Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Hoi. I just finished my shift and I'm just doing my laundry. Interesting. Really interesting, I know. I have something to tell you guys today. Something that happened at work, which really made me question myself. Old people, they can get away with saying or doing a lot of weird shit. When you're older, people have this expectation that you are more knowledgeable, you've been around, you have more life experience. So what you say can be viewed with such high authority that even if you say something that you might not think is the truth, people are probably going to take it seriously. The older you are, the more people respect you. Doesn't that make sense? I hope it does. Or maybe when you get older, people think that you are demented, that your mind is not working properly, that you have memory problems. Maybe that's why they give you a free pass to say whatever the fuck you feel like saying, because it doesn't matter, because they're not going to take your words seriously anyway, so they just let you say whatever the fuck you want. Why did I say this? Because I work with a lot of elderly clients in my line of work at the hospital, and a lot of the times they say really questionable things. As a young person, I cannot go around saying these things to my peers or even to my juniors, people younger than me. Maybe I am interpreting this wrong. Maybe that's just how they show affection towards the younger generation. They talk down to their junior. I do that a lot. I talk down to my juniors as well. I view them as my little children, an extension of my own being. That's why I talk down to them. I educate them. I try to teach them life lessons. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. So this old client of mine, I first met her when I was a student 2 years ago, and she recognizes me today when I came in her room as she was pressing the nurse call bell. When she saw me, her eyes lit up. She was like, "Is that you, Bob? You are that little boy that looked after me when you did your training." And I didn't remember her at first, to be honest. But then, as my mind started to jog back, I realized I'm talking to one of my former patients. She made this comment: "You are so grown up now. When I first saw you, you were just a little boy. You were so shy, so timid. And look at you now. You're so confident." She really said that to me. And I was taken back. I've never heard that before in my life. No one has ever said that to me, so that's the first. So it was a good thing that she said that, because I realized I did change and it is for the better. And I'm glad that people do take notice of that. So that's a good thing. But then the other part of me was thinking, is this something a person can say to someone else who's not that close to them? I don't know. I think I had that thought because of what she said next. So another nurse walked into the room as I was chatting to her. We just sort of talked about life and what I've been up to, and I told her about my family, and she still remember. She was asking about my sister and where do I live and what the fuck I'm doing with my life, those sort of things. And this nurse walked in and she just went off. She's like, oh, I was just talking to Bob. I was just telling him how much he's changed from when he was a little boy and now he's a grown man. He's an attractive young male nurse. He's very nice and very kind. And my heart just went, ah. I never received such nice comments from anyone before in my life, so that gave me a huge ego boost. And I don't think a normal adult, young adult, would say that to me any day of the week. I don't think anyone would say that. I think this is something that only older people can say. They get a free pass for saying this. I bet you that if I go out and I reciprocate this behavior to my peers, I would be seen as weird. I don't know why, it just feels like that. If I see someone my age, especially from the opposite gender, and I say, wow, Samantha, you've changed so much. Look at you now. You're a beautiful young woman. And yeah, I feel like that would be seen as weird. And that's something I would never say. That would never work. So I'm not going to use that line. Anyways. The other thing I want to share with you guys as well. I used to work out at the uni gym. And there was this old guy who was very consistent. He would go every time that I was in the gym. Early morning, 7 o'clock, even before that. I normally go early because I have classes. And I say hi to him sometimes. This guy, every time that I walk into the men's locker room after my workout, this guy would be completely naked without a care in the world. Man, I wish I have his confidence. He doesn't have a great physique at all. He was, I'm gonna cut him some slack. He's old. He's 60, going on 70 now, I bet. And he has a dad bod. I'm just gonna say that he has a dad bod. But he doesn't give a fuck. He just goes to the gym, get his sweats on, get his workout done, be healthy, live long, and fuck off. And I really respect him for that. And every time that I walk into the gym, every time that I finish my workout and go into the locker room, even if there are people around, even if I'm by myself, he would be stark naked. It's like his way of telling the world that he doesn't give a fuck. And I respect that. Why can't young people do that anymore? Well, not anymore, but why can't young people apply that into their life and start to become more open, start to speak their mind without holding back? Stop putting these filters on. Tell the world how you really think. Show the world what you are made out of. I'm not telling you to go out there in the nude, out in public, start flashing little kids. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying to get rid of all these barriers. Just say things how you want to say it. Don't put a filter on what you really want to say. Just cut the bullshit, get to the main point. Done. The world would be so much better if people can just cut out all the bullshit and get straight to the point. Which is an ironic thing for me to say, because I'm taking 10 minutes to get my points across. But hopefully I'm clear, and yeah. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you're doing well. Stay strong and God bless. And start drying your balls in the men's locker room. Just don't give a fuck. Just dry your balls in the men's locker room, completely naked. Pee with your pants all the way down to your ankles. Alright, see you next time.